Hey, what's good, people? It's your boy T-Lo Mac coming at you with another video. In today's video, we've been doing this pretty much every season of GAC. Before the season gets started, we either talk about some funky teams that I'm going to be placing, or some defenses, or some offenses, some counters a little bit as well. Just basically, we're going to use my roster as a basis, but this is what I'm going to be doing. But hopefully you get some ideas from what I'm going to be doing in my own GAC. But alright, before we get started, what you're seeing in the background is going to be a counter for SLKR. I do have a video, the link is going to be down in the description. It's a little older video, but still very effective. So if you are facing your own SLKR, please check it out. Let me know how it works for you, and join the Discord too. We're always talking about shop, always talking about different teams, so definitely want more voices in there to help us kind of gather some good teams out there and really help us in this GAC season, especially a 3v3. And before we get started talking about some teams, just want to remind everyone, especially in those in Division 2 and Division 1, you need to set 10 defense and 10 offense, so just make sure you're prepared before you go into GAC. That's a lot of teams right there. And also a key factor in my defensive strategy this season going into 3v3s is protect your ships, especially because you're going to be facing four different teams on that top zone plus the 2 ships. It's going to be a problem if they control that top zone and you don't. That's an instant loss. So just make sure you have a meta team that's available to you on defense that you could place up there, either a GL, maybe even a Gas, even though he's probably lowest on the totem pole, or even a Darth Revan. Darth Revan's viability and defense goes to the sky. It just skyrockets. It's pretty crazy how good he is on 3v3. So definitely consider one of those to protect your ships, because that's going to be a key factor of getting the win in 3v3. And first things first, we're going to take a look at our Galactic Legends. I do have Rey now, and I have SLKR, so that's going to really change up things. When it comes to comps, I was either thinking the Resistance Bros with Rey. That's a really deadly combination, especially if you have a fast Finn. Or if they don't have SLKR and I don't have to use that counter against their own personal SLKR, I can throw in Han and Chewie. That's going to guard Rey, and it's also going to guard Han, giving them a little more viability and making them a real pain, especially if I don't manage to get my Rey to relics before the season starts. That might be an option for me, but really leaning towards more of the resistance heroes with her, just because Rey is just a beast regardless in 3v3s. But right here for SLKR, these are the 2 comps that I'm going to be using. Yes, I know you see the cheese team. I know a lot of people don't like the cheese team, but I think that cheese team is going to be really nasty, especially when it comes to my own personal roster. I can really divvy up a lot of different first order comps by not using Hux and not using first order Stormtrooper. And putting those 2 together really doesn't affect a lot of different teams for me, having the Night Sister, Odaka, and Zombie. So I think I might be rolling with that one. Alright, and when it comes to the SLK or the GL counters, we got the SLK one like I was talking about earlier. The link is going to be down below in the description, so check that one out, especially if you're seeing those on defense. And when it comes to Rey, I don't have answers. I might have to take my own Kylo against her just to get at least a one-shot on her. If you have your own Rey counter, hit me up down below in the comments. I'm looking. I don't really see one out there that really is viable for me. But if you got your own, hit me up either in the Discord or down in the YouTube comments and let me know. Let a brother know. I'll try to help you out. But alright, that's going to do it for the GL counters. Now we're going to go into our defense. And when it comes to defense, I'm going to put my Darth Revan on defense. Darth Revan is nasty. A lot of people like dividing these guys up. I say just keep them together, keep the big 3 together. They do work. Same thing with the Padme squad. I'm going to have GK and Anakin in there. That's going to be a really nasty team. I know Ahsoka's a part of that big 4, but she's the Rondo of the big 4. It's not about her. It's about the other big 3. GG, really nice squad. I thought about putting Magma instead of B1, but I figured my GG is pretty stoked, pretty nasty, modded, a lot of health. If they manage to get through it, if they mark him right off the rip, you have B2 taking out the buffs, B1 giving them health back, and I think that's going to be a really big problem. Right here, we got this little nice team that I got from Solo Base 15. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's a part of the Gambit with Zareth. Go check him out. Really smart player. I love this team right here. Gets underestimated and causes some big problems. Also, we have this Poggle lead. I really enjoy this Poggle lead. It's got mag, it's got Droidica, it has damage, it has a tank on there, and the increased damage from Poggle lead really can cause some problems, and I'm really enjoying that team. Next up, I had this Finn lead. I wasn't really sure if I was going to put this on defense. I could have it in the back zone just because it is relicked up, just because it does have an R7 scavenger ray. It can really hit hard. It has a tank on there with an AoE daze. So thinking maybe I put this on the back zone. Hopefully it gets underestimated because it is relicked. Maybe it shoots a little bit over what it should be. So who knows? But this team I really like. I like the Count Dooku with Mother Talzin interaction. If they get below 100% health, they automatically get heal immunity. And with Mother Talzin's Plague, you go right attacking the health. Doesn't matter about the protection. You put the heal immunity on them and causes some big problems. And throw Brood in there, you get a nice good tank. And really hope I get some holds with that team. Sounds really nasty. And right here we got Phasma. I just put in the 2 TIE pilots in there. Hopefully with all the assisting going on, they can cause a little bit of damage, steal some banners. Don't really expect much from that team. And this team I was really excited for. This is gonna be Veteran Han, Veteran Chewie, and Nest. This team does not have a leadership, but I'm telling you, this is going to be really nasty. All 3 of them have stuns. Our Nest has a daze on them, an AoE daze. Veteran Han has the AoE ability block, and Chewie really helps ramp up Veteran Han's damage and his own damage. So it's really nasty team. I'm really excited for bringing that one out. I think that's going to be a back zone problem team. And I also have this Asajj Ventress team. Nothing to talk about too much. Just wanted to bring it out there. Causes a couple stuns, got a tank in there as well. And we'll see how that one holds, but not really expecting much from it. Alright, and next up we're going to take a look at my offense. And my offense is going to be very dependent on what I'm going to see on defense. Like, for example, these first 2 teams. I have Gas and Echo, because I can solo a lot of things, either just Gas or just putting Echo in there, and that's a team within themselves. I have Rex, Arc, and Fives. If they do have SOKR on defense, I can really just put Echo with the Rex team and take out Fives, and we have a team right there. Same thing with my EP Vader and Thrawn. Thrawn can be moved around depending on what I'm seeing on defense, but I have the team right there, the really nice big 3 Empire squad that can take out pretty much anything that I'm going to see on defense. I'm really excited to use that. And I also have OG Kylo, and OG Kylo is going to be a beast in 3v3s. He's a beast in 5v5s, and in 3v3s it's going to be a little more easier, a little more able to put him on different squads other than the Old Republic. A lot of people have farmed up Rebels because of JKL and JML, and they're probably going to put him on defense. Probably have some garbage squads that OG Kylo can solo and really get me some banners. So he's going to be a really key character in this 3v3, and I can't wait to use him. Next up is going to be this Bounty Hunter squad. This Bounty Hunter squad is going to be really key as well. A lot of people have tendency to put Night Sisters on defense in 3v3s. Not as much in 5v5s, but in 3v3s, they seem to have the tendency to put them on there. And Bounty Hunters are going to eat through that. And also other teams like Nuke variant squads, it's going to be a lot easier for them to get through it as well. So really excited using them. And JTR, what can you say about JTR? JTR is a monster. And especially in 3v3s, you have the nucleus of her and BB-8 plus Resistance Trooper, and that's going to be able to take out a lot of squads right there. Really excited to have that in my pocket. Same thing with Revan. It has viability on multiple different teams, but I'm probably going to end up using it on GG. But with those 3 right there, Revan and the 2 Yodas, can take out a lot of different teams, and it leaves me another great squad with the leftover Jedi. And this Bastila-led team has won me a lot of Grand Arenas in 3v3s. I really enjoy it. It has the basic ability block on Bastila. You have the Dispel from either Shakti or Ahsoka. It's a really controlling team, a really tanky team because of Bastila's lead, and really excited to use that team. It can take a lot of different things. Just be careful with bounty hunters, especially relic ones. I learned that the wrong way in one of my GACs. You could definitely time out on boss. But Right here, we also have the trio. The trio is nasty. It can take out a majority of the squads that you're probably going to be seeing on defense. And you can also take out Nihilus and just use the Traya and Scion, and you have a squad right there. Also, like the CLS squad, I wish I had C3PO, but I like C3PO with that nuke team. So instead, I'm going to put in my R2 with Chupio. Chupio being that low gear level, only 4 stars for me, but he's going to put in that work because of CLS. He gets those stats from him, and I see a lot of good things happening with this squad, and really excited to have another Rebel squad that I can use on offense, and it'd be a really hard-hitting squad. All right, and right here we have this Hux squad. With this Hux squad, I'm going to switch it up right here. I didn't want First Order officer in there. I'd rather have First Order trooper, especially if I'm going to end up using that Cheese SLKR team. I can use that squad right there. That's going to be a really nasty squad, just being able to set up Sith Trooper to hit that big AoE and just completely knock out the whole other team. Same thing with the crew. The crew with Executioner and First Order Officer really just sets up Executioner with the taunt. They can't get to him, and also with Officer feeding him that Terminator, feeding him those reduced cooldowns. It's going to be a really nasty squad, and I also can put these on defense depending on my matchups, but I'm really able to use them on offense as well. I'm really excited to use these teams. But all right, that's going to do it for this this breakdown of what I'm going to be doing on this next GAC season in this 3v3 comp. If you guys have any suggestions at all, I would appreciate them. Hit them down either in the comments, or link is going to be down in below in the description to go to the Discord. Jump in the Discord, we can chop it up. We have a lot of great people in there, a lot of great minds to talk about GAC, and if you're looking at different comps, you can test them out if you're not able to test them out yourself, and we can really help each other really grow and make sure that we are jacking no fools in this next GAC season. And also, we got the tournament going on, so really just want to make sure you're joining in the Discord so you can be a part of that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And also, if you want to see this counter, you want to see this breakdown of this counter, link is going to be down below in the description as well. Try to put the word out on that, try to help as much people as I can with this counter, and really looking forward to interacting with you guys. So just hit me up, either YouTube or Discord. But all right, that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not subbed already, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.